friends. Hi, Tracy. It's Friday, or yay day for me. So I hope you're doing good. So I got to spend a little bit of time this morning in the craft room. Been a busy week, very busy. So hopefully your hubby's doing better. Just hope he keeps improving. So have you ordered any Stampin' Right markers to try and get them before they're gone? I was going to, but I thought, never mind. I'm just going to buy other stuff. So my card's pretty much full, ready for me to hit send. So, but anyway, yep, having fun. Oh, good. I'm glad he's doing better. Yeah, when I see you Tuesday, I'll tell you what's been going on with us. So, anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around. You don't need to see me. So I'll flip this and turn it around. Let's see. I keep my flowers that I tried doing what you did, so I'm anxious for Tuesday to be able to play more. Let's see, let's move this up a little bit. Maybe we need to move it up taller, light. So that leaves a nice little mark on it. Like, I'm amazed that I work in the dark so much. Don't even think about it. And then I realize, wow, it's dark in here. I'm going to put a piece of scrap paper under this. So, yeah, it's been crazy, that's for sure. Oh, you got more? Well, I mean, I have almost every color, but when they switched over colors, I haven't rebought packages, so there's that. So I got this card from the Tatted Stamper. She called it a Zig Zag tower card. I call it a pillar card, but same. You're going to need a base that is 5.5 by 8.5. You're going to score it 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, and it's going to make, you got it, a pillar or a tower, whatever you want to call it. I'm using BlackBerry Bliss, and I am making a Christmas card. I decided to go outside the box. What have I got all over this phone folder? Maybe I'll turn it this way because I'll fold it. I don't like all the marks it has on it. It's like it's got a waxy buildup. Well, I'm going to cover it up anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, does it? So I'm going to put some tear and tape on this 1/2 inch flap. I'm not using liquid glue for that part. We'll just make our pillar. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Oop, that did not even stick. I'm going to have to pull that off. Oh, I must be am I at the end of my tape? I am. I didn't even notice that. I'm at the end. That one goes in the trash. Let's try another one. I need to buy more tear and tape. I'm getting down to all of them being low. Okay, now let's try this. This should be better. There. I only want the tear and tape for just this particular joining. Now we'll try that. Much better. And fold this over. So should be good. Now, if you have any sticking out, like I have just a little bit of paper sticking out, just trim it with your little scissors. That is what I do. Let's just trim a little bit off. Do you know that your cardstock actually is just like a 1/16 of an inch larger on the sides? I didn't realize that, and I always wondered why everything wasn't coming out straight. So I'm going to use this as the front, and there's my crease where I glued right there. So I'm going to use this as my front of my pillar card. You are going to need 2 white pieces that are 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. These are going to be for the back of my card. And then you're going to need 4 pieces of cardstock that are stupid numbers. I'm telling you right now. 1 5/16 by 4 1/4. 1 5/16. You need 4 of these. So 5/16. Gosh. So in 1/4 inch, you've got 4/16. So it's just the mark past the quarter, 1 1/4 inch. Okay. And then you'll need 4 DSPs that are 4 1/8 by 1 3/16, and that would be one mark before the 1/4 inch, or 1 1/4 inch, the mark right before it. So you need those 4 pieces. I am using the, not Christmas paper, but it's the Everyday Skies. And it goes with those Arches dies, which I think are already on Last Chance. So I thought that was really pretty because they're beautiful pages. I had multiple packs of this, so there's that. I think this would be a great Christmas card too. But anyway, there's just lots of nice papers. 6 by 6. So we're going to glue these panels on. And I am using the Jolly Delivery set, Stamps and Dies. And I already stamped, colored, die cut, all that stuff for my images, because you don't want to see me color. I color like a 3rd grader, I'm sure. Or no, not even a 3rd grader. Probably not even as good as a 3rd grader. It's okay. But to me, I mean, if I'm learning, if I'm wanting to learn how people color, it doesn't bother me, but it's one of those things that if somebody's coloring, I'm usually doing something else and listening to them, but doing something else. Now, my friend Maria, she is a great colorer with the blends. She does a great job. Let's see. Okay, so we got the 4 panels with the stupid by stupid numbers. It's just so these panels will fit. That's the big deal, is getting them to fit on this card, keeping it with a standard 5 1/2 size. If they do have a scene or they go panel by panel, you want to keep them together. You do want to just be very mindful of that, and I will show you on my other cards because I made a couple others. It doesn't matter which side you start on, okay? And these also hang out. They hang out across, okay? Just so you know, they hang out across. Like maybe 1/8 inch. But you want the top and the bottom. They definitely need to be flush with the card. So I'm going to start on the left side, and you're only going to glue one section and not even over to this edge, okay? Because remember, this is 4 1/4. This is, I think, 4. It should be 4. Yep, it's 4 inches. So you've got 1/8 inch on each side that's going to hang off. So when you glue this, you want to make sure you don't get close to the middle. I just try to do it like that. Try not to get to the edges. And then I'm going to line it up at the top. Make sure I have leftover on each side. Okay, so this is just for me. So I have to glue on that side, glue on that side, right? Glue, 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 glue on this side. So I'm going to do the bottom one next, so I have them kind of spaced right. Okay, so we need this to go like that. Hopefully these will match. Did I do that right? This. Yep, I did. Okay. Now this one's going to have some glue on the center in here. Oh, awesome. Hi, Private Comic Book Corner. Yeah, I remember you. I did buy my grandson some comic books. We went to the flea market and I got him 4. So I know he's read one. I think I got him a Thor one. I got him Star Wars. He's a big Avengers Marvel guy, so at least that's what he likes. Whenever he comes over, he wants to watch those movies. There. Okay, so see how this is a zigzag pillar card. Okay, so you got that. Now I have die cut almost everything out of that you can die cut out of this set. And this one I wanted it glossy, so I put some tape on it. I don't know if you can tell. That's got tape. And because this package was next to it, it got tape too. I just use this packing tape. Where is the piece? Okay, so I stamped pretty much everything except for the words. It die cuts even the little footies, but I didn't use those 2 images. But I die cut all the others. I colored them. I'm using Bubble Bath, Blackberry Bliss. I think the bear was, I made a mess of him. He's pecan pie. I used some gray granite in there. Grizzly bears / brown bears. They do have gray in them. Actually, there are a lot of gray and a little brown, but anyways, that's the bear. And then I made a little dog with an envelope. The envelopes, let me show you the dies. So, yeah, you got all that. And then these are envelopes. This is like a box that coordinates with these. I haven't quite figured them out yet, though. I'll show you when I'm done. But anyways, it has dies to cut out all the images itself. Doesn't give you a sentiment die, though. But it does give all those. Did I lose an envelope already? 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is, 4. So I haven't planned out this card because it's Friday on the fly. So I got the images, I got my cardstock. So you got your pillar, you got your zigzag motion going on there. So now I need to figure out how this is going to work because you don't want to impend this. So things need to go more towards the end, I think. Yeah, like that. That could go like that. And I maybe need this on here. And some envelopes up here. Got a cat and a dog. Well, I'm going to go with that first. And I'm going to put dimensionals on this guy. I'm going to put them over here. I'm being brave, not putting them on him because I want him to be just situated just right. I remember when I was a kid, I was staying with my cousins in Palmer, Alaska. I lived in Anchorage, Alaska, and they had, I guess, had to evict somebody. My cousin, her father-in-law, had to evict someone from the little house that they rented off their property, and so they left quickly. The people, and they left all kinds of stuff. And one of the things they left was comic books. Oh my gosh, I was like in heaven. You know, all the Archie, Jughead, Veronica, Richie Rich. That's all the stuff I read when I was a kid. I wasn't into superheroes. But they did have some superhero type stuff. Dick Tracy. So But that was really cool. It's like I was in hog heaven that summer because it's like I stayed with them for probably a month, and so I got to read comic books a lot. I read through everything. The place was pretty much trashed, but there we go. So I'm going to put the mailbox here, and I want these envelopes to be kind of falling into this mailbox. At least that's my thinking. So, but yeah, it's like I thought I'd get him some. I know my Natalie, she likes reading The Dog Man. Well, I call them graphic novels, but yeah, she likes those. They're kind of like comic book format, and for her, they seem to be easier to read. Because I have plastic on this, I don't want to put another dimensional on it. I just want those to have that look. Now, I want to put dimensionals on this cat because the front's going to have lots going on. Maybe I'll have that dog. Well, they're all going one direction, so. And maybe, I guess it depends on how I put my panel for the back. I might be able to use one of these guys on the back. So there's that. And he's even got mail in his package. So there's that. And I have Merry Christmas and Happy Wishes, which I need to cut. But yeah, I'm surprised that my grandson is not yet really into that kind of thing. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, we would search and search. Go to, I think usually back when I was a kid, comic books were sold in record stores. So that's what I did. So I'm going to do that and that. That's too much. Want that to go there? I think we do, but I'm going to put some purple. Is this dark? Dark. I already used this once with my BlackBerry Bliss. Okay, so this can go right here, but I'm going to glue this. I'm going to glue this card. So I'm going to be, when I do my October 1st through the 12th, I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas. And I'm going to be doing them all at night. I'm going to be doing them at 7 o'clock at night. So there's that. So that's cute. It folds flat, then it folds up. So now the back side. Let's see. So if we do this way, no, we need to do this way. That way the dog is delivering the mail. Okay, like that. That's what we're going to do. There's my madness. It's coming through. But you wouldn't even have to do this dog as, like for a Christmas card. He could just be there delivering mail. You'd stamp them on there. And this just has a really skinny border too. Stupid by stupid. I really hate those measurements, but sometimes they're necessary. For this card, I mean, you could have more of a gap, or you could only have 3 panels for a zigzag. You didn't want to do the stupid by stupid numbers. I'm using her measurements. Exactly. Okay, and then this guy is going to go right here. I'm going to glue him on. I don't even know what, embellishments go with this suite? Cute. You could put the cat there too. So there you go. Cute card. I like this design. It's nice. I like it. So these other cards I made this one. Trying to be careful so that it does pillar up in the back. I used what did I use? The beautiful motifs for this one and the dies. And then my original one, I used the peach pie in color paper, and I used the Playground of Life. This is too big. I find this is just too big for this. I cut him out and put him on this because I got these dies. I thought these were going to be a lot bigger, but they were only like $5 on, I think, on clearance. But yeah, I like to color, so I may not do a great job at it, but I do like to do it. So you do what brings you joy. So those are my cards. Which one do you like better? Do you like the Christmas card? I think I really like this one, but I do like this. This was really a lot of fun. I wouldn't do mass production on these, but it was fun. So let me know which you like best. I'm going to show you one of the dies in this. This really big one, it makes a box. Okay. I'll take this apart because I haven't quite figured it out. So this is what you get. You got your little tab so you can make your little box, but it's like, what the heck is this slit for? I haven't seen anybody use this yet, so I have no idea. I know that this does go in here. So I don't know if it's supposed to be on the front or the back. On the inside, I'm assuming maybe on the inside, but I'm not sure what the purpose is. What the purpose is of this. I haven't figured it out yet. You've got a star, a heart, and this circle that do this and give you the gap. But and this makes a little box. It makes a gift box. Okay? You can put some chocolates in it, but I need to find out exactly what this is for, the purpose. But I will keep getting back to you. This is the first time I've actually gotten it out to play with it. Inquiring minds, right? So anyway, oh, there was a little present I didn't use. I could glue that on there. I'm using everything I did. Oh, I didn't use the directional thing. The compass. I didn't use the compass. There's that. I don't even know where the compass is. Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't think I want to use it. Anyway, so that's what's going on today. I will be back on Monday. I've got the paper share if anybody wants to take advantage of that. I close that out on the 15th of September so I can mail the kits out. Or no, that goes through, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I'm thinking two different things. The paper share ends on the 1st of September. You'll get a quarter of a pack of all the papers and embellishments. Not embellishments, but the ephemera that come with some of the papers. And I'm also doing the 12 Days of Christmas, and people that want the kits, they need to purchase by the 15th of September to get all 12 kits that I'm making from October 1st till October 12th. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. And I'll be posting this on my page. Oh, you know how to use it already? Great. Yeah, it's like I know it works like a closure. Oh, is it supposed to go on the outside maybe? Like this? Is it supposed to go like this? I guess I was like thinking, well, I guess you can't just glue it. I am just, well, if Tracy knows, she will explain it to me. Because I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Because these panels are so short. These ones. So they go like that. But we'll see. We will see. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your day and have a happy weekend. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.